Today is the day that our article went out in the Herald Times. How cool. That's me and Lizzie right there. In the newspaper. Okay, hello. We are working today. We had our article come out in the Herald Times today, and it answered a lot of interesting questions about the venue that people have asked, but we have created a list of 5 questions that we have been asked recently that we felt like we wanted to answer. So we're gonna do that right now. All right, Lizzie, please number 1.
First question, what's the most unique event you've hosted at the Gallery House? I think one of the most unique events that someone put on here for themselves was a photographer content day.
Yeah.
I think that was really neat.
Yeah.
There was a host, her name is Josie. She's with Indian Creek Images in Bedford. They brought in a fake wedding cake, flower arrangements, a wedding invitation. They had girls in bridal dresses.
Yeah.
They took pictures throughout the whole entire venue the whole day. They had a break, they had lunch.
We felt really grateful that we even had like the interest in photographers even wanting to do something like that here, which was,
Yeah.
it was awesome. It was great. We got some really good photos from Josie from that.
Yeah.
And just all of the photographers' photos that we've seen, they were all very, very good. We were very impressed. So
Very different.
that
and
was probably the
unique.
most unique thing we've done so far.
Second question, how does the bridal suite and groom's lounge elevate the wedding day experience?
I feel like honestly we need to answer the question of like what is a bridal suite, what is a groom's lounge first, because sometimes people ask, like I've had people ask me like, oh, what is the Gallery House, is it a hotel? And I think sometimes people think that because we have suites that it's a hotel, but it's not a hotel. A bridal suite is a space dedicated to the bride or whoever wants to use the space to prepare for the day. So one of our biggest features at the Gallery House is actually our bridal suite. So what we've done is created a very, very large space for not only the bride and her bridal party, but also like her entire family. There's enough space for everyone to come and hang out. We're actually sitting on one of the couches right now. We have couches in there, so an entire lounge area. We have a cafe. We have like actual salon chairs with folding mirrors. We always like to say it's like the wedding day, right? Like it's a full day. So come and spend your entire day here in a beautiful spot that was designed exactly for what you're using it for. So that's what a bridal suite is. What was the question?
I guess the same concept though for the grooms. The groom suite is kind of the basic same concept. It's very large, accommodating. They have their own dressing rooms. They have a bar downstairs for food, drinks that they need throughout the day. Pool table, poker table, couches. Just a place where everybody can just hang out and spend the day. I think what makes both of those unique and special at our venue is that we are all here together in the same building in 3 levels, so everybody can be here together all day. Bride and groom do not have to see each other.
You will never see each other in this building unless you want to. Which
and
we do have spaces for that if you want to.
Third question, what's your favorite way couples personalize their wedding day at the Gallery House? I definitely love the food choices.
Yes.
That's definitely.
We had a queso fountain here. We've already had that happen here. That was amazing.
I love that.
Yeah. I think food, it's funny too, like we've talked about this before, but like we, despite sometimes seeing like the same items at each wedding, like sometimes we see the same chargers being used, we see the same like glow sticks being used. It's really not about that stuff. It's like when you put someone else's family together in this space, it's always different. It just, everyone always brings something new to the space for their wedding. And so despite seeing like repeat decor, every event has felt totally different from each other.
One thing I did love that I noticed, so there's different amounts of people that have gotten married here, or they get married at their church, or they get married at a special location and they have a reception here. One thing I found really special was one couple did their vows intimately by themselves up here in the second floor lounge as like a first look. type of thing, and that was really special. What local vendors do you love working with for events at the Gallery House?
Well, we have to obviously say that we love Emily Fleetwood, our coordinator. She's our in-house coordinator. She's fantastic. We love Adrienne Anderson, photos by Adrienne. Those two are our partners. We love them. We work with them closely. These are the two that we have to recommend every time because they do fantastic work.
We also don't have a preferred vendor list.
Yeah.
So that is something that I think people ask us about. We give our clients a lot of freedom to use whoever they want. We just decided that we weren't going to have one until we've actually worked with a lot of people. And this year has been a really big learning experience, trying to just meet new people, form relationships, things like that. And so we really don't have one.
We're not going to force you to use somebody that doesn't fit your style or doesn't fit your taste or doesn't fit your budget, to be honest. We both just planned weddings within the last 5 years. We know how important the wedding budget is. And so we don't want to lock you into something that you don't feel comfortable with. So allowing you to bring your own vendors obviously lets you customize your wedding to your liking. And so that's something we feel like we'll stick with for a very long time.
Last question. What's one thing people don't realize about hosting their event at the Gallery House?
There's so much parking. That is one thing I feel like we get asked a lot is how much park, or like where do I park? But the parking around the square is fantastic. It's always free. There's always spots available. We have hosting an event right now with about 100 people, and I see parking spots open right now. We have parking in the back. There's parking around the square. There's so much parking in Bedford. It's amazing. If you have spent any time anywhere else like Indianapolis, then you can appreciate the amount of parking available in Bedford. Oh, another thing that people don't generally understand that we love to tell people is this venue is exclusively yours. You are not sharing this venue with anyone else. It doesn't matter what type of event you're hosting here. It is you and your guests only. We are not going to allow anyone else to come in. You don't have to worry about any uninvited guests or any surprise guests or anything like that. It is you and our staff only, so the venue is exclusively yours, and we think that's important to you. We don't want people, walking into your event or accidentally opening the door during your ceremony or anything like that. So that's something that's important to us, and I feel like we try to let everybody know that when they book with us.
When you rent it for the day, it's yours.
Yep.
So.
Yep. All right. Well, I hope you all learned some more about us. Check out this article in the Herald Times. If you can, there's a picture of us. That picture is old now. My hair is so much longer now. And Lizzie's pregnant now. But anyways, if you have any other questions or anything, always let us know. We're happy to answer any questions as we get this ball rolling and get things moving. So thanks for listening. Goodbye.